if nobody has any other changes they want to make, Elma, are you okay with yours? Okay. Elma, you're fine with your sheet, with your character?
Yep.
Okay. So the only thing I want to say, finally, before beginning, is that we have a new group, effectively, and new personalities, new composition of players. And I noticed in the recording that I had to be reminded more than usual about interrupting somebody or about somebody not getting a chance to talk. And so this time, let's all be aware of somebody trying to talk. And you can always remind the group, all of us, that wait, we are running over somebody. Let's get back to that person. So
I just have one question. Are we starting from the pilot, or starting all over?
Oh, I see.
Again?
No, the pilot has happened. But just like a television show, it is up to you to treat it seriously or not. You can either just let it be in the past and now this is more or less the real beginning for your character, or you can draw upon elements from the pilot. Some things seem to me to be pretty important, but that's up to each of you. When you start a scene, you can draw upon what happened in the pilot for what's you're doing, if you want to.
Okay.
So that is.
I had some idea of trying to start, keep going, because I know my character effectively knows the least of everybody. So I was thinking about keeping on building with that.
Yeah, that makes perfectly good sense. Yeah. So excellent. I think that is enough. If nobody has any changes they want to make, then we can begin our first episode. The rule says the producer starts the first scene. So I think that we would definitely begin. I'm going to begin with the cafeteria. And I'm going to say that the people in the cafeteria how shall I do this? Oh, this is a good idea. Okay. It's going to be a break time, so food is not being served in the cafeteria. So hardly anybody is there. Or if they are there, they are just there to use the equipment that's available for people to use themselves. So the microwaves or the really, really bad coffee machine. And so the
fridge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And of course there is some kind of complicated arrangement about don't eat other people's food in the refrigerator, and at any time somebody is mad about it, of course. So the cafeteria to me looks like it could be suitable for a Swedish average gymnasium, right? It's about that quality. I mean, perfectly serviceable, nothing particularly wrong with it, but it's not going to impress anybody.
Are you sure we are on a ship, basically? You don't feed the people good, they are going to revolt. They are not going to work well. Believe me, okay. That doesn't work.
Well, all I'm saying is that the food is functional, and it comes in a variety of shapes and colors, so I don't see what you are arguing about. So
different shades of brown.
So now, so here is my point: is that I'm going to say that that Sam is there with a beverage of whatever Sam drinks to relax on a break, whether it's coffee or not, and that who else is there? I'm going to say that that Mark is there as well, and there are several other people that you know. This is a fairly typical moment where people have a little break. Most of the people work in the food service there, but not everybody. So Mark is an example of one of the exceptions. And so right now it is just relaxation. What people are doing is just trying to enjoy a little break, and that's what's going on. So
I think I might be there.
okay, yeah. We might even, just for the fun of the visuals, have you actually enter at this time, walk into the shop and sit down, right? And Mark.
To add on, I would probably sit in my own table and working vigorously with the problems and what I could have done better in the destruction that happened, and why it might have happened.
Excellent. Okay. And so the person, actually, one of the people at the table has been at the coffee machine or the different, and everybody in this group more or less knows at this table, more or less knows what the others like to drink. So they come back and are giving cups out to everybody. So they are dressed in the clothes for serving food. I imagine that Mark is probably wearing his work clothes, or at least maybe the top is pulled down so his shirt is there because he is not actually fixing something right now, but his work pants, are still there. So it looks like 1,000 cafeterias across 1,000 different locations at this point. So does anybody want to talk a little bit? I know that Mark is by himself.
I think I'm trying to find, like, going up to the machine and reading all that, the limited amount of options you have. And I'm actually only trying to find cold water because I want to put some kind of like head medicine for headaches.
Right.
And I cannot, like, I'm a bit too stressed. So I take hot water and I pull my, like, the Alvedon into the hot water and try to.
I see.
Okay. Yeah, not the best solution, but
all right.
And but I kind of recognize Mark here because he was on the team, and I was like, so.
That's right. You do recognize that he was on.
Yeah.
The team. You are.
Yeah.
He doesn't know you were on the team, of course.
No.
Right.
So that's my opening line. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm just wondering. Could Sam see what's going on with Gerard and kind of stop him from putting that medicine in hot water, just telling him, wait a minute and go for a glass of cold water. Those machines don't have anything cold in them.
Right. From the producer's point of view, I do not see a conflict. To go right
no, neither do I, and I'm very grateful. But thank you. Thank you. It's Sam, right? Yeah. Okay. So I kind of, I'm really thankful because I'm a bit stressed out.
It's fine.
Yeah. And that was good. And I just like throw the liquid into myself. And I go up to Mark's table and say, you don't know that, but we were on the same team. You were outside and I was on the inside. Great job. and that's my.
Or
no, not a great job. Yeah.
Were you in the communication?
No, I was kind of a project assistant, minor leader kind of thing.
Okay.
So it was a pity it went down a way, but I don't see that had anything to do with us, or at least not you on the outside.
But it's broke. It's not fixed. It's
no.
But
I think it was sabotaged.
Logical, yeah, but why? That doesn't make any sense. Like, I tried to fix it, and I didn't fix it, but they say I fixed it, and I don't understand why, and that's why I'm trying to work on it to see what was the problem. I think I'm getting to it, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My name is Mark. What's your name?
My name is Gerard.
Hello.
And I think you want me to be really frank with you, and I don't think you're supposed to understand. I don't think that you have all the information. Do you want all the information?
I would like to know. I would like to know. I try to find out. I want to hear your theory. Yes.
I don't have any theories as such, but I might have access to more information, because that's what we always lacking here below deck. There's not. We don't have all the cards on the table. We don't see. There's a lot of people.
Let me hop in.
Yeah.
While the two of you are talking.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind getting back to that for conflict purposes, either here or later, because that sounds like we're getting somewhere interesting. But I do know something that is going to happen while you are talking. And that's when Sam takes the first sip of her drink, having sat down with the others, because you were distracted over there with Gerard, right? And so your drink was waiting for you back at the table. When Sam comes back,
yeah.
She left us.
Yes.
She left us.
Yeah, poof. Okay, sorry, we missed you for a second. Okay.
I know, 45 minutes gone probably.
Right. Okay, so what happens is that the drink, that when you sip it, somebody has put something incredibly disgusting in there. And you realize that the people at the table with you were all watching as you drank, as you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to get up and to take it and to walk in the kitchen and to drown it in the sink.
Uh-huh.
And I'll go back and try to find another place to sit.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's the person who you just helped, Gerard, who you knew somewhat, and this other guy who you know, Mark. They are sitting there having a conversation.
Yeah, so that's no place. Anybody else I know? I'm not. But, I don't disturb a conversation. That's not my thing. So I just go for an empty table somewhere. Unless somebody wings me over or something.
That actually does not happen. For some reason, anybody else sitting around there somehow has something else to do at that moment.
I find an empty table.
Mm-hmm. So after a little bit,
is Sam the only one, and is Sam the only one sitting alone, or everyone sitting in groups except for Sam?
I don't really have that clear of an image of the situation.
I wouldn't think so.
I would just like to ask you what you do instead of trying to, you see the. I am just going to ask if anybody has something there that they want to do.